Hello, Cosmic Fam. It's your girl, Cosmic Jazz 222, and today I am back with another predictions, year ahead predictions, and this will be for the year of 2025. Now, we are coming to a close for 2024, and I did do a predictions, I believe, either beginning of this year or maybe last year, and I must say, a lot of the predictions did come true, and I was pretty shocked about how they came true. 2024 is definitely a year that will go down in history books for sure. Now, I want to see what's in store for us in 2025 and what we can expect and possibly how we can prepare. Because based on what I am already feeling and what I've been seeing with astrology, 2025 is going to be a little bit of a roller coaster, not going to lie. But we'll see what the cards have to say about this. Now, for those of you guys who are returning, welcome back, Cosmic Fam. It's so good for you guys to be here. Love y'all and love all your support. Now, if you're just coming across my channel for the first time, hi, my name is Jazz. I'm a psychic here on YouTube. And I do a variety of readings, including readings like these, predictions, celebrity readings, pick-a cards, astrological breakdowns, horoscopes if I feel I'm in the mood, right? And even commentaries on anything spiritual, religious, conspiracy, or anything that's happening up in the stars. Okay, guys? So let's get right into it. Remember, disclaimer, this is all alleged for entertainment purposes only. That means you don't necessarily have to believe anything I have to say. Okay, you can have opinions, but let's keep it cute and respectful in the comment section. And just know, this is all based on my own intuition and my own interpretations of the cards and what I'm channeling. All right, guys, but please be respectful. So let's get into it. I want to look at the theme surrounding 2025. Now, I must say, when I was pre-shuffling some of the cards, especially the tarot deck, I was seeing something in my mind's eye. Not gonna lie, I was seeing Earth, and I kept seeing like meteors or like shooting stars, something approaching the Earth. The best way to describe it, remember in the, okay, this might sound very crazy, but I feel like this is the best like visualization of this. Remember if you watch Transformers 1, the live action one, it came in the 2000s, like came out, and it was when the Autobots came to Earth for the first time. They came down and looked like shooting stars. So I kept seeing that in my mind's eye. So when I was seeing that vision, when I was shuffling the tarot card, the star came out, okay? The star card. And I find that quite interesting because, again, I was seeing like shooting stars, things that were coming down from the sky or shooting down from the sky. And the star also represents Aquarius. We are officially in the age of Aquarius, so I find that quite interesting. Now, I also want to mention, so possibly we could be seeing something like that next year. We've been already seeing weird stuff in the sky. But I want to talk about 2025 as in the numerology behind it, okay? But first, let's get the theme, and I'm gonna talk about it. Let's see, what is the theme surrounding 2025? What is the theme surrounding the year of 2025? Okay, we got victory and success with sacrifice and the new beginnings. Let's pull 3. We have foundations and achievements. Oh, okay. 4 wants to come out. I'm going to take them. And then we have truth, heartache and loss and truth. So this is 6 of Wands, the 4 of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and then truth, which is judgment. Over energy is destiny. And then underlying energy is light. So what I'm getting from this spread, 2025 will be quite a karmic year. If you reduce 2024, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4 equals 8. 8 is ruled by Saturn. Saturn represents time and karma and all that. 2025 seems to be a similar energy, but on steroids, okay? The reason why I want to say this and put this into perspective is because 2025 is a 9 year. When you reduce the numbers of 2025, 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 5, it equals to 9. 9 represents endings. It represents things coming to a close, reaching the finish line essentially. But 9 is also ruled by the planet Mars. Mars is a very aggressive planet. Think of the warrior. Think of battles. Think of passion, taking action, masculine energy. So this is the theme surrounding 2025. I am intuitively getting that we will see a lot of action being taken next year. This could be on a personal level. This could be within our communities. This can be within our nation. This could be globally. We're going to see actions being taken because there are certain things that have to get done, and there are certain things that are being asked by the collective, by us, the people, no matter where you're at in the world. And I do feel like there are attempts in trying to improve certain humanitarian issues that we are dealing with on a day-to-day basis, especially with victory and success and foundation achievements. I am feeling like when it comes to the global atmosphere, a lot of countries are going to be looking after themselves. I do feel that. I feel like a lot of countries are going to be reevaluating their connections with their allies, even other countries that might be an opposing force. When I see the 4 of Wands, this is all about home. This is all about our environment. And then the 6 of Wands is all about bringing attention to something. So there could be an intention towards, yes, the homeland for different nations, for us personally, what's happening at home. But this can even speak of our environment. Are our environments sustainable for us? You know, are we taking action to make sure that our home life is good? Our physical environment, the earth itself, are good. I'm seeing strive towards that. However, the problem I'm seeing that it will come with some type of sacrifice. It will come with a harsh truth that even though we have these goals in mind, there might be some tension, there might be some obstacles, there might be some losses we have to face before we can reach that final goal. So that is the energy that we are facing in 2025. There's a strong desire to be the hero. There's a strong desire and wanting to make a change. But we're going to soon realize and have that hard-hitting truth that before that happens, things might get worse before they get better. Think of the 9 of Wands in tarot for those of you guys who are versed. That's what this feels like. And I want to mention the number 9 again, because with Martian energy, as is ruled by Mars, Mars is all about taking action. So yes, I am seeing that we as a collective will be called to take action on many issues and many goals that we have on a personal scale and on a global scale. We're going to have those moments. Mars also deals with tension. It deals with battles. It deals with competition. It deals with blockages to a certain extent, you know, and even things that we're passionate about, but we can become too passionate about. It can talk about acting before we think. It can be acting out of emotions, you know, very volatile, very violent. Mars is that type of energy. So depending on how we act as a collective, yes, we can have the intentions in trying to improve things, but if we are not thinking, if we're not looking at everything from different angles, which most likely we won't, as I am feeling like there will be a lot of tension between people, between communities, between nations. I do feel like the tension is there. Mars, again, is a planet full of battles and violence and aggression. Prosperity begins. Clarify heartache and loss. Firm foundations. I think what the main issue here is, by us trying to improve and advance as a society, as a race, you know, as the human race, we're going to realize there are many systems, and we've been feeling this already. There are many systems put into place that are actually really unstable, that have exploited groups. We have been dealing with these systems that basically imprisoned us in some way. Okay, now I'm speaking in this tone from the perspective of that Aquarian energy, age of Aquarius. This is now the time of the people. This is now the time of we have to work together. We have to look out for each other. But before that can really happen, we will be presented with how unstable our foundations are. Many systems were built on faulty foundations. And before we can make any progress, it may involve us essentially breaking down those said foundations to build a new one. And what comes with breaking something down? A lot of chaos, a lot of tension, a lot of push and pull, a lot of disagreements, arguments, division. This is all part of the energy here. And although we are making progress in that sense, despite that, it's still not an easy process to go through. Yeah, I just split the deck. We got base chakra. This is the root. This is the core foundation. If you know anything about the chakra system, this is where we start. And if we have a firm root chakra, then the other upper chakras that we have to work through are easier to balance because our very foundation is stable. So that's why this is a very important chakra to work with. And followed by conflict and defeat. This is the battle card. This is all about trying to win at all costs. I'm also seeing a focus on money or currency and how it's been used to basically drive and control every single aspect of our lives. Like the system we're in is a money-making machine and we're just pawns that are used in it. So I'm hearing the word demand. So a lot of people are going to be demanding change regarding how money is used and how it's used to prioritize certain things. And the root chakra is really talking about safety and survival. So people are going to be conversing with each other regarding, okay, so what determines having access to healthcare or having access to clean food and water or being able to fund having a roof over your head, things along those lines. And unfortunately, I'm seeing a focus on basic human rights as well. But it's almost like we have to do things differently because what used to work before doesn't work anymore. It's not working. So we have to try new things. Maybe it's partnering up, maybe is disconnecting, I'm getting things along those lines. Okay, so let's get into it. 2025 predictions. What's to come in 2025? The moon reversed. What's to come in 2025? I don't know. I keep seeing something falling from the sky. I keep seeing it. Something keeps falling. But we're going to look. Okay. Nine of Swords. What's to come? 2025 for the collective. Justice reversed. I am going to clarify all of this. Give me a second. The Emperor. The Three of Wands. The Lovers reversed. Underlying energy is the Star. That's very crazy. I mentioned I saw this card and it's showing up once again. A lot of major arcanas coming up here. So we have the Moon reversed, the Wheel of Fortune, Eight of Swords, the Emperor, Nine of Swords, Three of Wands, the Justice, and Lovers reversed. The Moon is telling me that there will be more secrets revealed next year. A lot that has been in the dark will be coming to light, and this seems very karmic. It's destined to happen. It was supposed to happen. It was just all a matter of when is the right time for this information to come out. When will we be ready as a collective to finally perceive what's been hidden from us this whole time, and how are we going to react to it? If you can remember, throughout 2023 and 2024, a lot of celebrities, a lot of people who were famous, had some type of clout, were getting exposed left and right, especially regarding what cruel and almost perverted things they were doing. Well, it seems like 2025, it seems to be more geared towards political figures. People who rule nations, people who are presidents, people who are leading countries will be the next ones to be exposed. There is a focus on how power has been used throughout history to essentially control the collective, to control all of us in some ways. The systems that were built upon entrapping us in this mindset will be put into question, and a lot of leaders I'm seeing will be in the hot seat next year. I'm also hearing pawns. This might be instigated by certain leaders trying to use the people as pawns in their little game of chess, but it only exposes them and their own plans. That's what I'm getting for 2025. And I feel like this will come as a shock to many of us, because what this is essentially doing is unraveling the systems that have been put into place, that have been basically working. You know, it worked for a moment, but it led to the demise and detriment of the people, of us as regular folks. So the way power has been used will definitely be put into question. And I do see there will be a lot of division and a lot of debates on how are we supposed to move forward with this? What are we supposed to do with this information? And what does this mean for our country's future or our nation's future? What does this mean for our allies? What does this mean for even people or nations that we're against? What does this all mean for us, and what are we supposed to do? And that's what I'm seeing with the Nine of Swords. I'm seeing a lot of stress. I'm seeing people scrambling. When I say people, I'm seeing, like, yes, this could be referring to us, but this is also those that are in those power positions scrambling for what the next move should be. And with the Three of Pentacles here, this is just further showing the division I'm seeing. So I know this might sound a little bit like down and out, but I do feel like before we can make any progress, I'm seeing clashes. I'm seeing people bumping heads, and it's regarding what the future holds and what we're supposed to be doing. And I'm even seeing with the Justice reverse and the Lovers reverse, there might be a lot of arguments and debates regarding laws that have been put into place. I'm hearing petitions. There's something here about the legal system. Now, I'm not sure which country. I mean, shoot, it could be the United States, but I'm speaking in general. There are a lot of debates, or there will be a lot of debates regarding certain laws, certain legislations. Okay, there's going to be certain laws that will be put into question. The Lovers reverse, this is speaking of a separation. This is speaking of disharmony. So that's why I'm seeing, again, people not agreeing. And this is all boiling down to fear, anxiety. Even the Moon reverse can speak of fear and anxiety. So I would say, collective, everybody who's watching this, all legend for entertainment purposes only, the worst thing you can do is to allow these leaders to strike fear into you, because that's their way of controlling. That's their control mechanism. But I do feel like the collective has been waking up to this mechanism, and this will no longer work. This won't work from now moving forward. And that's why I'm seeing there's a lot of stress surrounding this. I'm also seeing there is someone with a lot of influence here. I'm not sure if this is specifically a leader, but there is somebody who's going to make some type of decision that's going to lead to, like, I'm seeing a breaking of an alliance. Like, an alliance will be broken. It's because of whoever this is. This person's pretty powerful. And I'm seeing up to 3 nations, 3 countries that might be impacted by this. This is happening in the near future. I'm even seeing something to do with trading, imports, exports being an issue. Is this tariffs? This could be tariffs. Because I'm seeing the sea. I'm seeing overseas, issues with overseas. Okay. But whoever this is, I'm seeing some type of alliance being broken. Like, I'm seeing countries going their separate ways. Or if it's not countries, it could be communities going their separate ways. And there's a division here because of some type of legal thing. Justice reverse is speaking of something that's unfair, something that's unjust. So whoever this is, they're definitely wielding their power, and they're using this to, it's because he feels cornered. Now, I say he because they're showing up as a masculine, as an emperor figure, but whoever this is, they feel cornered, they feel trapped. So they are making this decision, and this is somehow like there's going to be impacting other countries, especially countries that were sort of like adjacent. That's the best way to describe it. Okay. But I'm seeing some form of separation here. I'm not sure if this is good. Yeah, I'm seeing tension, 2 of Wands. I keep seeing 2. Let me clarify this. What's going on with this emperor, this leader who feels trapped, who feels cornered? I'm hearing paranoid. This person's feeling paranoid. Okay. Girl. King of Swords. Now, if you are versed with the elements, King of Swords represents a potential air sign masculine. So this could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And I did see a lot of Aquarius energy here. And we also have Libra. Oh, Libra and Gemini is here. But King of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be an air sign. This is somebody who is making a firm decision. They are pretty clear with their vision. And whatever they say goes. So this is somebody who definitely, yeah, and then 5 of Swords. I'm definitely seeing some conflict due to this person's decision, okay? 7 of Swords, and then the Devil. I'm seeing deception. But the 7 of Swords even speaks of, I'm going to win at all costs, even if I have to play dirty, even if I have to take an alternate route. I'm going to get what I want. And the Devil represents like an abuse of power. So if you guys know, and I'm seeing some fear surrounding this. So if you know or have any idea who this may be, put it in the comment section. But this person is definitely taking huge risks next year. What else? Yeah, the Star, but it showed up reversed. I'm saying this is leading to bad attention. King of Pentacles, but they're doing this to maintain or sustain whatever's been put to place already. So this is more like a self-preservation. This decision is self-preservation some way. Okay. Self-preserving. This leader may seem very selfish, but they have their reasonings. I'm seeing 4 of Wands. They're focused on, so this could be somebody who's focused on their country or their communities, and they feel like, or he feels like, whatever he's doing or whatever he's about to do is for the best of his nation or his community or his group of people. But it may be at a cost of others. Yeah, the Strength reverse. This is all about vulnerability. Feeling like, oh, my country or my nation, my community is vulnerable, so I have to do what's best for them. 5 of Cups, but I'm seeing disappointment. Here's what I would say, though. This King of Swords, whatever he's about to do, it is bringing light to some type of issue, some type of shady business here. Now, this could be shady business he's been involved with, or this could be shady business regarding other leaders, other nations, other groups. Whatever the case may be, it is all surrounding money, exchange, currency, trade, and all that. So we are in for quite a treat. Okay, what else do we need to know? Temperance upright. What else do we need to know about 2025 predictions? Ace of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles, okay. Okay, there's a focus on money. There's a focus on money here. Finances, the flow of money. Strength reversed with the 6 of Cups reversed. I'm gonna clarify this with my astrology deck. Give me a second. What's interesting is I'm not sure if this is a resource or some type of product. Ace of Pentacles is a physical, tangible item. And I keep seeing an exchange here. There is some type of resource, some type of product that will be a focus when it comes to consumerism and maybe trade. I'm not sure how to describe it. It's kind of like if you have this resource, you should be good, or people might be fighting over this resource. I'm seeing something along those lines. Or people, I don't want to say people, but like being dependent. I'm seeing dependency. It's like whoever has this resource or whoever has this thing will be at the top and everybody else might depend on it. So I don't know. I'm getting something along those lines. Sappho. '11th house, but it came out reversed. Okay, I'm definitely seeing an issue with humanitarian. Air reversed. Okay, what is this? Taurus. And then Virgo. Opposition, tension, separation, and compromise. You see, this energy keeps coming up. And I'm seeing a lot of conflict and tension. So this is a side note. Also, y'all, I think social media and the internet as we know it is about to go through some big changes. So the 11th house reverse does deal with social media and technology. So yes, there's going to be a lot of changes with technology next year for a fact, allegedly. And the air element, which deals with our expression, our thoughts and processing, is also in reverse. So this is saying that there is an issue regarding what people are posting and how they're expressing their thoughts and opinions online. Let me just say this. We're going to have to be quite careful on what we're posting. If you're one of these people that are very bold and you say whatever you want, which you have the freedom to say, you might not be as confident as before because there's going to be some changes regarding that specifically. I feel like next year people might be feeling a little bit restrained when it comes to how they express themselves, because I'm seeing like a lack of tolerance, like people popping off, people being more reactive more than anything. This could even boil down to like some laws that are put into place. So I don't know what I'm picking up on. I hope this isn't what I think it is, but like debilitation. Yeah, I'm seeing like unfavorable. Something is weakened, something is lost. So we might see some issues regarding how people are expressing themselves. And if it's not like anything legal, it's more of there's a lot of debates. People are less tolerant. I'm not sure why exactly that is, but we'll see what happens with that. Now, I want to put something into perspective here. We have Neptune in Aries. This is actually a transit that is coming up next year. Neptune will officially enter Aries. I need to look up the exact date. I might put it somewhere here. But I feel like this is very important because this is speaking of people that want to be heroes, people that have this fighting spirit, and they feel a strong calling to show up, to lead, and to be this hero that saves everybody. Neptune is all about spirituality. Neptune also deals with our sense of connection to the divine, and it's also self-sacrificial. Aries is literally the zodiac sign that represents battles, okay? Aries is all about leaders, being the pioneer, starting something, initiating. So we're going to see a lot of people feeling like they have a calling to step up and lead. And I think that is part of the energy that will create more tension, especially with political figures or authoritative figures. People will start to be rebelling next year. We're going to see little glimpses here and there. I'm gonna be honest, y'all. I don't want to say this, but it's giving Luigi. It's giving Luigi. I'm not talking about Mario Luigi. I'm talking the dude, the young man who resorted to, you know what? Look it up. Look him up. If you don't know, just look him up. It's giving that. People wanting to make a statement. People wanting to be the weapon, literally be the weapon or be the voice that strikes back finally. And this is kind of like another form of control mechanism. It's like, yes, the governments, maybe certain like systems use fear to control us. It's almost like now we're using that same energy back in return. So New moon. Yeah, this is like new beginnings. This is all about starting something new. This is all about creating, manifesting, putting something into motion. So we're going to see a lot more people stepping up, making a huge statement, being bold, even if it costs their own freedom. We're going to start to see more of that, especially starting next year. It might continue on in the next couple of years, but this is what I'm seeing for 2025 in regards to that. And what's so funny is this might lead to union. This might lead to people uniting. But again, it's almost like things need to get worse before they get better. So yeah, and there's the 7th house. It's all about connections, but it's also dealing with open enemies and contracts. Is ruled by Libra. So Libra showing up once again, friction. And the feminine. I'm seeing a lot of feminines actually stepping up. You know, wanting to be leaders, wanting to hold leadership positions, or wanting to be that driving force and kind of like rebelling. And when I say rebelling, I'm saying it that very loosely. I'm not sure if there's going to be like uprisings, but I would not be surprised because there's a demand here from, you know, the collective. Capricorn, and this is regarding Pluto exiting Capricorn, entering Aquarius. Capricorn rules over the political systems, the monarchy, people that have been in control and misuse their power and their money and their influence. Now that Pluto's in Aquarius, it's now shifting to the people. So I just want to really emphasize that because this is literally what's showing up for the collective next year. Okay. So I'm seeing like spiritual, it's giving spiritual warriors, and we might start to see more people feel like they're chosen in some way or feel like they have a destiny. This is because of the North Node shifting into Pisces next year. And this is a very spiritual time. Okay, this is all about feeling connected to spirituality. But at the same time, I feel like people will be questioning their beliefs. So there's always two sides of the coin here. Okay, now I want to pull from my conspiracy deck because I feel like that's going to spill some tea. But let's look into this. What does the collective need to know about 2025? Discovery. This is connected to the moon card that was reversed. Something becomes known. Okay, let's clarify. 2025. Frequency. Oh. Poison. Something about frequency. Okay, let's definitely clarify this. What is this referring to? Vengeance? Ocean. Oh boy. Okay, so now I'm seeing, yeah, now the ocean's being highlighted here. Remember how I said I kept seeing something falling from the sky? And we got Monarch. Okay, let me clarify this. There might be discoveries in the ocean. Remember, guys, I mentioned North Node in Pisces. North Node in Pisces, you know, Pisces rules over the ocean, if you didn't know that. So, source and then failure. I'm not going to take that, but that's quite interesting. Those two showed up together. Okay. Initiation. Clarify frequency. 2025 predictions. What's up with this frequency? Fantasy? Clarify vengeance. Retribution. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay, and then we got the chosen. It's so crazy. Remember how I said people will feel chosen? This is the 144. So when I say that, it's like they feel chosen to step up and lead. And this is like karmic retribution. This is like karma coming back. And this is referring to political leaders or political systems that have been put into place that really entrap us in some way or exploits us in some way. It's like these people are now stepping up and wanting to make a change. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing with this. Okay. Consequences. And then we have revelation. 2025 will be a year to remember. We're going to find out a lot. Okay. And then we got present. This speaks of the present moment. So I actually feel we might discover something in the ocean, or something. Clarify consequence. There's a change in the ocean that we need to be wary of, because I feel like it's due to what we're doing. It could be pollution. It could be it's like a domino effect. So something we did is causing the ocean to change and transform in some way. I want to clarify this. Clarify ocean. But I feel like there might be a discovery. We might find something. What are we finding? Interference. Now I'm like hearing chemicals. Chemicals interfere, or frequency interference, something along those lines. Okay. Beginnings. Ego. Duality. And then manifestation. It's almost like, remember how I said, exploitation? I'm getting this is somehow connected to the ocean. I'm seeing the ocean rising, like something rises, and that's a consequence of an action taken before. And this is due to some form of exploitation, or maybe we've been careless. But something about the ocean is changing. And whatever this consequence is, dealing with the interference. Like we did something and it interfered with something else. I know I'm saying a bunch of somethings, but like that's what I'm getting. And with frequency, we need to be mindful of what we're exposed to, because I'm seeing, what's frequency? Clarify frequency. Return to sender. I'm seeing the earth again. Something's orbiting and is putting out a frequency. Something is orbiting the earth. Okay, I don't know what I'm picking up on, y'all. I know this sounds crazy as heck, but I keep seeing like something bounces off the earth. Something is sent and then bounces off. Like it can't penetrate. What is that? Okay. Technology. Is it satellites? I know we had the drone issue, but there's some type of technology that's orbiting the earth, or it's like in the atmosphere and it's putting out some type of frequency. That's an issue though. Something about the frequency imprisonment. So, if you haven't watched my alien reading, go watch that, because I feel like this is somehow connected. Paranoia. I'm just saying, just go watch it, because you might understand what I'm talking about here. But okay. Hatred. Whatever this is causing some type of imbalance, like a chemical imbalance. I keep saying it. I don't know. I'm sorry if I don't make sense. I hope, like, if someone knows what I'm talking about, then definitely comment, because I don't know. Vessel. We need to be careful. I don't know what this is. Vessel, when I think of vessel, think of like a channel, but I tend to think of this as like body, like the physical body is a vessel. So we need to be very conscious of what we are exposing ourselves to. I'm not sure if this is the technology they're trying to put out next year. Technology will be skyrocketing. We're gonna see a lot of innovation with technology next year, especially when Uranus moves into Gemini eventually. I don't know when that will. I don't know if that's happening next year. But what I can say is the fact that we have Jupiter in Gemini right now, and we are entering the Pluto and Aquarius age, technology will be improving a lot. But this means there's a lot of frequencies that are being dished out, and it's like it might be impacting us on such a subconscious scale that we're not aware of, but it's really negative. So okay. Elevation. Dissociation. You see, it's like a disconnect. I'm seeing a disconnect. Interference. Paranoia. So be conscious of, there's a masculine showing up here that's behind this. Agreement. False. I I don't know what that is, but girl. Clarify discovery. What is this discovery? Peace, and it's still an initiation. Physical. Freedom. Here's what I would say about all of this. If I can put everything together. What we are about to see in 2025, it's for the best, but it will feel chaotic. It will feel violent almost. It might feel very unstable, very volatile, but it's needed. Projection came out reversed. It's like before, it's like the tower, guys, and tarot. Before something can be built stronger, it needs to be knocked down because the foundation it's not stable at all. And this is dealing with systems, this is dealing with ideologies even. We might see some division with beliefs, not gonna lie. I'm gonna be completely honest. I feel like, especially with religion and spirituality, astral realms, there might be some, spiritual, religious division. Secrets came out again. But that's all I gotta say about that. All right, guys, so that's my predictions for 2025. I'm pretty sure more is going to happen, but those are like the main themes. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe to the channel, and comment. You can, share your opinions. What do you think is going to happen next year? How you've been feeling? Any confirmation? And yeah, I'll see you guys later.